Here's what happened with mortgage rates this week. Every month, the government counts how many people get hired across the whole country. Now, this month's number came in way higher than anyone expected. It was almost double what was predicted. Now, I know you're thinking that sounds like great news. However, for anyone trying to buy a home, it kind of cuts the other way, and here's why. When lots of people are working and companies are scrambling to hire, the economy runs hot. When the economy runs hot, people who control interest rates pump the brakes. Mortgage rates actually go up. What does that mean for you here in Polk County, where the typical home right now is selling around $315,000? I'm going to start with an FHA scenario. And why? Because FHA is the loan that most first-time home buyers use. This is possibly because you only need 3.5% down. Now, on that $315,000 home that I mentioned in this example, 3.5% is $11,000. Now, hold on if you're worried about where you're going to get that money. There are places to get help with that. We can have that discussion if that's you. The other reason first-time buyers often use FHA is because FHA rates tend to run a little lower than other loan types. However, this week's rate moves added about $50 to the monthly payment on a home of that same price. $50 a month, $600 a year from one hiring report. Of all the things that I've said so far, here's the part that actually matters the most. Whether rates moved up or down this week, honestly, it doesn't change much for you. Not if you haven't started the loan process. That's because you can't take advantage of any rate on any house if you're not already approved and ready to make an offer. That's the gap that most buyers don't see until a house they love goes under contract with someone else. I have some applicants right now. They applied with me because the home they wanted, they didn't make an offer in time. Thankfully, it went back on the market, and I was able to get them underwritten and an approval today. They're making an offer tonight. And when I'm saying they were underwritten, I'm talking about not just a quick online form. There's an underwriter who reviewed all their income and credit documents, and it gets them ready to close fast. That puts my buyer at the front of the line when the right home comes along. Now, do you want to be in that position? If so, I hope you'll reach out to me. This is free conversation. There's no pressure. Let's get you ready before the right house finds you first.